Alright, hello guys and welcome to my video. In this video, I'll talk to you guys about how to use Obsidian to do your journaling and how to backtest effectively. So let's get started. First things first, I want to make a new folder. So you can press Ctrl and N, or you can just press this little button above on the left side, on this top side as well. So what you want to do is name it as an example, backtesting session, and put your rules. So first rule is trade session sweeps, partial at 50% of session range, and that's it as an example, right? Second example, trade only CISDs and IFVGs. So I'll just make it short for now, just because it's better for the video. So this is what I want to trade with. So session sweeps and the partial at the 50% of the session range and trade CISDs and IFVGs. And then for this next one, I'll have the trades taken, right? Based on session. So let's talk about London session. So now what I want to do, I want to link this. So what do I do? Double bracket it and then go on the backtesting session, right? And as a last note as well, what we can do for this backtesting session is add the text and leave it here and anchor it. So anchor it and lock it so that you can't remove it if you remove all the drawings. So that's basically what I'm going to do for this video, right? I'm going to trade session sweeps and partial of the 50% of the session range and trade only CISDs and IFGs. This is the London session. Trades that will take it. So let's get started. So first things first, it's midnight right now, so it's not London session as it is yet. So we'll just wait and let price run and do whatever it wants to do. So we are in the London kill zone right now. Yep, we hit it now. Let's have a look at the session sweep specifically. There you go. So we have the session sweep. We can have the overnight sweep as well. Let's have a look. So I think we swept this session low again, and I want to look for a CISD. So the 50% of this Asia range is around at this level right here. So I want to partial at this level right here. So that will be my partial level. So let's have a look and let's just keep going. I want to go in the 5-minute chart because the 5-minute chart is more clearer, especially on gold, which is the asset I'm trading today. So let's have a look. So we swept the overnight lows right here, 35 in after the midnight, and it's 5:45. So I want to wait to give me a confirmation for a CISD in this case. So I have this right here, this turtle soup setup, which looks very nice, but I want to wait a bit more. Maybe an enter within the macro. So let's have a look. 550. So I really like this entry right here. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna put my stop loss at the low of this wick right here, and then I want to target the 50% of this range right here. So it is a pretty big scalp. So let's have a look. Boom, I hit my stop loss. So what I want to do right here is copy the image and put it on my Obsidian notes right here. So there you go. So I want to also highlight what I did. So trade taken of 1 minute CISD after turtle souping overnight lows -1 R as an example, right? 230 loss. So that's my note right here for the London session, and let's have a look. So price just keeps making lower lows right here, and we start going higher at 6 a.m. So maybe New York pre-market is going to give us a nice setup. So let's have a look. Okay, so I'm struck right here. So what I want to do as well is to create a different note and name it trades taken New York session. Okay, and I want to link it again to the backtesting session as an example. Okay, so there we have it, and let's have a look at what we want to trade at. So remember, we trade a CISD and an IFG. So we have a CISD right here potentially. So this whole thing is a CISD, and I want to trade IFG as well. So we have had an IFG right here. So I want this to hold pretty well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight this IFG right here and go long from here. So we tapped into it. So I want to go for market long right here, and I want to target still the 50% of the session. And I want to put my stop loss just at the low right here of this wick. As always, we are within the macro times as well. So let's have a look at what price does. That was a very nice push up. Let's see. This trade is still being held. Let's see if we do manage to reach the 50% of the range. So we tapped again into our entry. Let's have a look. So we are going in the PM session now, right here. As it seems like we're not reaching the 50% of the range, so I might have to cut just within the MOC. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut early just because I don't think we're gonna reach the 50% of the session, which in this case the Asia range. So my whole profit would have been just round about right now about 3 or just from there. We can try to push a bit more and try to go for these highs right here. So let's go and push for these highs right here. Let's have a look. We'll see. Okay, very close, but that's when the props close. So 609, 610, 409. That's when the props close. So we almost reached a TP. So that would have been almost a 5 hour right there. So yeah, it's all good, and we close the trade. We first of all we journal it, and we close the trade. So there you go. So again, criterias that we have looked at were sweep of this London session lows right here, and then we wanted to target the 50% of this Asian range right here. We didn't manage to reach it, so what I did was I mitigated my take profit and put it lower towards the market close right here. So this was a setup I'd taken, and we just journaled it right here, and then we talk about how we entered. So what did we enter from, right? We've entered at 8 a.m. New York session after sweeping London lows. So after sweeping London lows, what else happened? Right here we have the CISD and IFVG as well. CISD and IFVG as well. It was acting as a BPR as well, so I'll just count that as well. IFVG counted as a BPR as well. Trade held pretty well, and the strength of the upside wasn't too much to go towards the Asia session EQ. There you go. So that's basically what I did to the journal. So I've traded this model and I had one loss and one win right here. And the win made more than the loss, of course, as you guys can see here. I've kept my risk pretty small and my reward pretty high as well. So yeah, it's all, let's see if we hit TP. Yeah, we did. We ultimately did hit TP, but it was outside the prop firm type of session, just literally shy of 1 minute right here. So all in all, this was a good trade right here, and it was only based on 2 bullets that I had per day, basically. So yeah, pretty good right here. That's it for this session right here. So for this backtesting session, I'm gonna write down how did it go. How did it go? 1 loss minus 230, 1 win plus 2.6 think, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and that's it. So we just close this backtesting, and then there you go. The best trade was 2.6. So that's what we had for this session. And the more data you take based on only a type of criterias, the better you'll understand. The more data you gather about your model, the better you're gonna perform. So I would suggest you guys to go on Obsidian and actually learn how to use Obsidian. These things are very useful. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.